2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. You look at Orlando, and this series will put them to the test, Greg. It's difficult competition they're up against.
And now's not the time to get clever. You go with what got you here. You're saying, here's what we've got. See if you can stop it.
Now, here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Nelson looking around. There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Rose, wide open, he shoots. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Howard living at the line, all about knocking him down.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one misses.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Now here's Boozer. Back to Dang. Boozer a screen on Petrus. And Boozer throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here is Nelson. Howard with this screen on Rose. Here's Nelson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Pass to Korver. Nelson against Rose. 5 to shoot. Here's Boozer. And it's in there.
4 straight hoop. Ideal start for them.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nelson against Rose. Pass to Petrus. Outside, Reddick, 6 to shoot. Here's Nelson, and it's Orlando with another.
And that pick and roll is all about reading the situation. 2 teammates in perfect sync there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Boozer trying to get open, and that one drops for him. Rose has got 6.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
To the paint. Here's Bass. That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Boozer. Back to Rose. The kick out to Boozer. Pass to Noah. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Rose goes in. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 8 points for Rose.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Howard's shot is good.
Nice execution that time from Dwight Howard. Feels very comfortable inside, even when the defense is guarding him pretty well.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Teardrop shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game, and he makes the first.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
And the Bulls making a change here. Hogan's is checked in. Rose hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Derrick Rose, number 1. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Magic, trailing by 2. Outside, Redick, shot clock at 5. Lets it go. Nelson, no luck.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Rose passes to Noah. Now here's Boozer. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Dang with the bucket.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
The Magic trail by 4. Nelson outside. Pass to Howard. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Out to the wing. Boozer kicks to Rose. Noah with a screen on Nelson. And it's Rose penetrating. Chalk up 2 there. Rose has got 12 in the game.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Nelson outside. Bass, a screen on Rose. Nelson left side. The shot from the low post is good. 9 points in the game so far. The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Noah, and Noah with the slam.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
The Magic have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Nelson, right side, puts it up. And again, it's Orlando converting.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Rose looking around. Takes it inside. Another one falls for Chicago.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Taj Gibson's checked in for Luol Deng. Then for the Magic, Richardson comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Duhan in for Jameer Nelson. Pass to Petrus. To the wing right side. And Bass kicks to Petrus. 6 on the shot clock. Duhan's shot is good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Left side Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 16 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Howard. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here is Duhan. Petrus with it. They get it back. A nice shot by Howard.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside Rose. Outside Gibson. Here is Bogart. No scoring in this one.
Neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, there's not a bunch of defense being played either.
Pass to Petrus. This one for three. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Rose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Now Duhan, popped up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Rose passes to Noah. Back to Rose. Boozer with the screen for Rose. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Rose has got 21 in the game.
Man, this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
Pass. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And Gibson kicks to Watson. Dang gets a wide open look, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Gortat.
And this is where Gortat is most dangerous, a refined, confident interior scorer.
Bulls moving the ball around. Dang for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
Outside Williams, pass to Gortat. And he lays it straight in. Gortat's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Bogart. They get the rebound, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Punishing the rim, and maybe some feelings with that one.
Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, what timing on the offensive glass. Gortat's length and physicality really come in handy in those spots. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Curry's shot is good.
And that's how you run a pick and roll. The defense has to be on its toes when he's in that set.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Boozer, he's checked in for Chicago. Korver comes in for Keith Bogans. Orlando also making some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Gortat. Reddick comes in for Chris Duhan. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Jason Williams. On the wing, Dang. Back to Watson. Outside, Dang. Pass to Gibson. Now Boozer. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. The kick out to Dang. Pass to Watson. Goes up the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Curry. To Redick. Beyond the arc. Howard kicks to Redick. And here's Nelson. 11 points in the game. Into the lane. Outside Curry. Here's Howard. Rebound by Carlos Boozer. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for Chicago. Dang passes to Gibson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Nelson outside. Outside, Redick. Howard in the post. He's covered by Boozer. Curry kicks to Richardson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Richardson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago leading by 4. And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Rose is checked in for the Bulls. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Magic. Pietrus comes in for Quentin Richardson. Outside Gibson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Watson. Pass to Rose. Clock at 6. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Dwight Howard on top. The Bulls making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
Number 40, Kurt Thomas.
Outside Rose. Here he goes. Pass to Thomas. Now Watson. From deep, Rose in. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
Here's Nelson, and here is Howard. It's stolen by Korver. Out to the right wing. Redick against Rose. Pass to Boozer. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Watson. Another 3 for Chicago.
And really, Watson is a very capable outside shooter. You've got to D him up from out there.
Nelson outside. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Nelson's got 13.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Boozer a screen on Redick. Pass to Boozer. Back to Rose. uses the glass to finish the layup. Rose has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 13. Redick for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Outside Rose. Pass to Thomas. No good that time. Excellent D from Howard. The Magic trail by 7. Nelson with it. And here is Howard. Thomas covering. Shot from 12. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Rose. Boozer with the screen for Rose. Misses the 3. Orlando's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. 1:29 left in the second quarter. Howard kicks to Peaches. The Magic need to get a shot off here. For 3, that is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jameer Nelson.
The point guard, Nelson, an effective three-point shooter because he understands when to take that shot.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Thomas. And it's Dang in for C.J. Watson. Rose dishes to Boozer. Back to Rose. Boozer a screen on Nelson. Here's Rose. And there it is for him. Rose has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
That's to Howard. Back to Nelson. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Driving inside. Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Nelson outside. Bass a screen on Rose. For 3, Nelson. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Derrick Rose again. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Here's Nelson. Redick up top. Pass to Bass. And Redick kicks to Bass. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Howard.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Rose. Left side Boozer. Outside Korver. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
Nelson against Rose. Pass with a screen for Nelson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nelson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Rose against Nelson. Again, Chicago.
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Pass can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
The Magic trail by 9. Now Nelson. He's got 21. And here is Howard. Outside for Redick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bass. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Rose. He's got 36. Up and in on the layup. Rose has got 38 points.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Well, you look at Williams. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Luol Deng.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Now, here is Nelson. Pass to Petrus. Nelson outside. Shoots it up. Gets a very good look and converts. Nelson's got 23 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Howard. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Outside Rose on the wing. Korver. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Magic trail by 9. Nelson outside. Howard with a screen on Rose. Nelson from outside. The rebound by Noah. And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Noah. Back to Rose. Going inside. And it's good. 2 points. Rose has got 40 points.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, certainly his night.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Rose. He has 40. Pass to Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there. Hit to the rim.
It's Nelson up top. He's covered by Rose. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jameer Nelson.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
Rose finds Noah. Back to Rose. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Defensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And a switcher also for Orlando. Gortat's checked in. The Magic trail by 11. Nelson, right side. Gortat with a screen on Rose. Nelson hits the target from 18 feet. Nelson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the D has to clog up the mid-range better.
Rose with the ball. And he has 42. Here is Bogans. Back to Boozer. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
To the inside. Gortat misses.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Down low. Here's Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 11. Nelson outside. Gortat with the screen for Nelson. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Rose. Nifty move. And Rose throws it down hard.
Exceptional creativity on that foul.
The Magic have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now Pietrus. Hasn't made one yet. Bass a screen on deck. And Pietrus kicks to Nelson. Just 5 on the clock. Redick is in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is Redick's calling card. He is a laser as a three-point shooter.
And so now the timeout taken by Tom Thibodeau. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Magic making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And here's Rose. He's got 44. Noah, the pass to Rose. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Magic.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Rose against Nelson. Bass with a screen for Nelson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bass. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rose attacking, and the shot goes down. Rose has got 46 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Nelson. 27 points for him. Pass to Richardson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. On the wing, Nelson, no luck. The Bulls leading by 12. Outside Rose. Boozer a screen on Nelson. Rose can't hit. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Nelson finds Bass. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Chicago has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Bogans gets it to go.
Just a great flow to that play. He's anticipating the pass, perfect rhythm on that jumper.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Nelson. And the layup falls. Nelson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Rose kicks to Bogan. Rose a screen on Reddick. And Bogans gets it to go. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Nelson outside. The 8-footer. Reddick for three. Buries it from three-point range. Reddick's got 9. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago up by 11. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Watson. Outside Korver. Screen by Boozer from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Richardson outside. Pass to Curry. Back to Richardson. With a floater. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Beautiful touch. That's a nice shot there.
Now here's Watson. The jump hook. And Boozer gets it to go. The Magic trail by 11. After Duhan. It's Richardson on the wing. And that's a foul called on Gary Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Williams. And that one drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Forbes. Outside Gibson. Watson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
The shot's good from Forbes.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
Screen by Howard. Williams passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot. In attack mode on the offensive end.
Now here's Watson. Screen by Boozer. Watson's shot is off. The Magic trail by 10. Curry setting the pick for Williams. Inside. And Curry with the stuff.
So much fun watching Jason Williams. So creative with the ball.
Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here is Forbes. Richardson cover. Gibson with the screen on Williams. Here's Watson. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Watson.
When you have a passer like Watson, that's an added bonus. I mean, he's really skilled at finding the open guy, and that helps any team.
The Magic called timeout. So for the Bulls, Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Boozer. Bang comes in for Gary Forbes. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for C.J. Watson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Curry. Pietrus comes in for Richardson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Chris Duhon. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Jason Williams. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And here's Nelson following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Pietrus against Dang. The tray goes back up. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Dwight Howard.
Such a great rebounder. Athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Noah dishes to Rose from the arc. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Three-pointer, Nelson. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dang finds Rose. Noah with a screen on Nelson. From deep, Rose. It's rebounded by Bass.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Pietrus, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pietrus has got his first basket of the night.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Rose. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And Pietrus kicks to Nelson. Howard with a screen on Rose. Nelson, the pass to Howard. Over Noah. No good from Howard. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Rose. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rose has got 54 points. And so it's Nelson with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Howard setting the pick for Nelson. 6 to shoot. Drops in the tray. Nelson's got it back down to single digits for Orlando.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Dang. Outside Korver. Noah with a screen on Redick. And here's Korver from the arc. Drills it from outside. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Love the response from Korver. He can get you three-pointers fast.
Howard against Noah. Unloads from 9.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the N1.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Chicago. First one falls for him. And so Howard nails both of them. Rose with the ball. Nelson with the steal. Beyond the arc. It's good!
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Boozer. Outside Rose. Boozer inside. Passes there, and that one is good.
And Boozer is a gifted scorer. Between his jumper and low post moves, he's a major problem.
Nelson outside. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Doesn't get that one. From 10 feet away, and it's off.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Pass, a screen on Rose. Good! Lays it right in there.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Howard against Noah. And the three misses. The Magic trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Down it goes for 3.
Relentless in her approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
You know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
And that's an intentional foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.